G'day again, everyone. Following on from the earthquake in Cebu City, 6.9 earthquake in 2012, which I experienced. That's on one of my other videos. But the afternoon of that, there was a tsunami alert and a lot of panic in downtown Cebu. And just to recap, the earthquake itself had struck about 11:48 a.m. on the morning of the 6th of February 2012, and it was a 6.9 strength earthquake, so a strong earthquake. And a lot of the big problems afterwards were centered around all the aftershocks. And I was down in the internet cafe, which was at ground level, and I felt a little bit safer than if I was up on the third floor in my room. But of course the whole building could collapse if there was a bigger earthquake. But there were a couple of aftershocks, and I just sort of ignored them. And then there was another one, and I think me and a couple of other guys just sort of thought, oh look, let's just go outside. We don't want to feel these aftershocks and try to be using a computer at the same time. Just be outside. And as soon as I stepped outside, there were literally thousands of people running uptown. It was like being in a movie. It was just like watching a live movie. It was just incredible, and it must have been in the thousands. And I did ask one lady. I just stopped her and said, "What's going on? Why is everyone running?" And she said, "Tsunami, tsunami," and pointed back down the way. Apparently there had been a tsunami alert in response to the earthquake, and there'd also been quite a lot of false rumours being spread fairly soon after the earthquake, and saying that there was water in Coron Street, which is the old street in downtown Cebu, the oldest street in the Philippines, in fact. There were people spreading those rumours and just sort of saying that the water was sort of flooding those areas, and people were obviously not taking the risk, they were literally running for what they thought was for their lives. So I mean, I didn't run with them. I didn't see any water. I didn't sort of panic too much. But I did walk up a couple of blocks, and nothing happened. And then a little bit higher up, and I thought, oh, there's still people coming up. And again, there was still the false rumours going around. And I did go into a shop briefly and had a chat there, and the girl said, oh, we're going to stay here. We're just going to stay and pray. And I sort of thought, oh well, I might just stay and pray as well. But in fact, the guy who was with her wasn't too keen for me to stay. He just said, oh no, look, you better go somewhere a bit safer. So I went out, and I think I walked up the street a bit longer. But I mean, it was, just that feeling going out of the internet cafe and seeing all those people. It was like sort of seeing hundreds, if not thousands, of extras in a movie. You couldn't have scripted it, and all because of some false rumours and some false information. It was mass panic, and you could say those people were doing the right thing because they'd been told there was a tsunami and that there was water, but they didn't. If they hadn't been given the false information, of course it probably wouldn't have happened like that. But that's just another experience, sort of following on from the earthquake.